But first, our top story tonight, a man in critical condition tonight after being shot outside a strip club in Providence early this morning. Thanks for watching ABC 6 News at 6. I'm Darren Botello. That gentleman's club shut down for the time being. Also, 4 people arrested. ABC 6 News reporter Dominique Turner has been following the story all day. She joins us live right now in the newsroom. And Dom, a pretty wild scene outside the club.
Darren, wild is right. New information now being released. I'm told 4 people were arrested in relation to that shooting. It all started when 2 separate groups of people were kicked out of the club after an altercation. That argument's continuing outside before the shots were fired right outside of the club. The victim was shot multiple times and dropped off at Rhode Island Hospital's emergency room. A Friday night at a local club taking a tragic turn after police say 2 groups of people were kicked out of Wonderland Gentlemen's Club after an altercation.
It started as verbal, then it turned into physical, and at that point they were removed outside.
The altercation continuing on the sidewalk outside before a patrol officer broke it up and separated the groups. An emergency board of licenses hearing held Saturday morning, diving into the details of the night that took a turn for the worst. After the groups were separated, one group still remaining near the club.
That's when a vehicle pulls up to some subjects that were still outside, and that's when an individual exits that vehicle and appears at this time that they specifically targeted the victim.
The suspect getting back into that SUV and speeding down Allens Avenue. Providence police saying a witness in that group grabbed keys out of the valet box near the club's front door, pulled the 30-year-old victim into a gray BMW and rushed to the emergency room.
He was struck numerous times. He was then taken to Rhode Island Hospital emergency room. He's currently listed in stable condition.
Police noting the BMW was left at the hospital, the driver dropping the victim off and fleeing. Detectives finding shell casings in front of the club. Providence police telling ABC 6 News they arrested 4 people on gun charges. 2 Providence women arrested while leaving the scene of the shooting, 29-year-old Shaquilla Washington and 25-year-old Krishan Butler, charged with possession of a firearm without a license. Police say they also pulled over 29-year-old Julian Lumba of Providence, also charging him with possession of a firearm without a license. The last arrest, 24-year-old Anthony Thompson of Jamaica Plains, charged with possession of a firearm without a license with obliterated serial numbers. Investigators now want that club to remain closed for the next 72 hours.
I would ask that the establishment remain closed.
Wonderland Gentlemen's Club will remain closed and the Board of Licenses will meet again on Tuesday. Providence police tell me an investigation is in full swing to find out if any of the recovered weapons were used in that shooting. For now, live in the newsroom, I'm Dominique Turner, ABC 6 News.